It's not what crews working on the new amphitheatre were expecting to unearth: a link between the Canadian military and Hastings Park.
The team was excavating and actually hit something. They picked it up or was able to lift it with a crane and discovered it was what was initially described as a cannon. We've been told now that the correct term is a military field munition.
Archivists say during the First World War, Hastings Park was used as a training and recruitment center for Vancouver. And this artillery found last Thursday is actually German, not Canadian.
It was a gun that was captured during the First World War and then brought back to Vancouver to be displayed as a war trophy.
He says there were others like this one put on display throughout the city, such as the gun shown on this postcard that was captured by the Seaforth Highlanders in 1918 and displayed in front of Stanley Park for years.
In between the First and Second World War, they no longer wanted to have these in public parks. They were starting to rust, and it was a depression, and they weren't sure who was going to maintain them. So they collected them all at Hastings Park, but eventually they cut them up for scrap for the Second World War, and most of them were turned into Liberty ships during the Second World War.
He says in the 1940s, there was speculation in newspaper articles that guns were buried because they were so big and difficult to move. But the mystery was, who did it? Calhoun now hopes the gun that was in Stanley Park might be found in Hastings Park.
It wasn't marked as being destroyed on the war trophies list, and we think that there might be others there as well. So that's sort of the next mystery that needs to be solved.
Calhoun says they've been in touch with the city's archaeologist and PNE staff in hopes of using ground-penetrating radar in the search. In the meantime, this piece of artillery is being returned to the Canadian military in Vancouver as a museum piece. Michelle Morton, CBC News, Vancouver.